Hey, let's get started. Okay, folks, tip number one, romance mode. We had romance mode a few months ago. It came out. I don't know how many people are still using it. But as we know, the screen comes on, music comes on. If you tap the screen, music will come on. We can adjust the music and everything. But heat comes blaring out, right, as to mimic a fireplace. If you want to keep everything on, but you don't want the heat, you don't want to roast in the car, open up your app just like this. Here's the app. I don't know if you can see it there. The app is open there. And all you have to do is take off the climate, turn it off. The heat goes off. And then you just have the music going. And you can adjust the volume. I'll turn it down for copyright reasons. And you've got the sound of the crackling fire and the fireplace going in romance mode. That is tip number one. Okay, tip number two, moving on. When people drive and they got directions, they're going somewhere and they've got a route planned out just like I have here. Some people like to drive with their rear camera on just to see where they're going, or not where they're going, but where, I guess, what's behind them and who's coming up behind them and who may be in their blind spot and everything like that. A good tip is while you're driving and you've got directions going, you can keep the back camera on and you can still see your turn-by-turn directions. Your next turn is right up here. It shows you which turn you need to do, and you'll still be able to see everything. As you keep driving, you can keep this up. Right now I'm in a parking lot, so you can't see much, but as you keep driving, you'll be able to see your directions turn by turn, and you'll be able to keep the rear camera on too. If you need more directions, you can just slide it down a little bit here, and you can see a little bit more. That's tip number two. Tip number three, you ever had to quickly adjust your mirrors or even your steering wheel? Usually you don't have to do your steering wheel, but sometimes your mirrors, if you go into the settings right down here in the bottom left, the little car icon there, it brings up the settings, and then you have your adjustments right in the center here for your mirrors and your steering wheel. But a quicker way to do it is, all you have to do is move your left hand as you're sitting in the driver's seat. You feel the, right on the side here, you feel the adjustments, you feel the seat adjustments. All you have to do is move it up or down, left or right, just a little bit. What happens on the screen here, it pops up your adjustments right there. For your mirrors, you can now do your mirrors left or right, or your steering wheel. If you want to do your steering wheel, you can go up or down or whatever. That's a quicker way to get into your mirrors or steering adjustments. And this tip was brought to us by David on YouTube. Thanks, David. Okay, folks, tip number four is an easy one. That has nothing to do with the software or anything like that. It is a manual thing. Some people don't realize this is a button. This can go up if you press it in to adjust the height of the seatbelt, or you press it in, it can go down all the way. It's got a little, and it can stop anywhere in between there too. It's got probably 3 or 4 settings in between. This is your seatbelt adjustment. Tip number 4. And the final tip, folks, tip number 5, my favorite tip, has to do with the HVAC system. We all know that here we can adjust the temperature up or down, whatever we want, and it's synced between the driver and the passengers throughout the whole entire car. But if we take off the sync button, now it splits into two. As we all know, this is for the driver's side, this is for the passenger side. So the driver could want to be at like 18 and the passenger may want to be at like, say, 26, for example. So now the passenger side will be hotter and the driver's side will be cooler. But also, what some people don't realize is the people in the back seat, because as we know, this is the button for the back seat people. So if that is on, the people in the back seat, whoever's behind the passenger will have heat coming out at 26 degrees, and whoever's behind the driver in the back seat will have it at 18. So you can also split not only the front cabin of the Model 3, but you can split the heat or air conditioning or the HVAC system to the rear passengers too, so they can also have it split. So if you've got kids in the back there and one's complaining that they're hot and one's complaining that they're cold, you can just adjust it this way, and then in here you can just move the vents completely off the driver and the passenger if they're comfortable. That is tip number 5. And that's it, folks. That is 5 tips for Volume 10, Pro Tips Volume 10. Thanks for watching. People that wanted it really quick and didn't like the long intro, well, you can go now. Bye-bye. See you later. Oh, by the way, like the video on your way out. People that stuck around, you guys are my friends. You guys are the ones that wanted to stick around, and you don't care that I ramble on too much. Like, I'm guilty for it. I fully admit I'm guilty for rambling on. But you know what? That's... I just like to be concise and thorough and keep you guys well informed of everything. So yeah, I am guilty for that. But with that said, I respect everyone's time. I've said this in so many other videos before, folks. I respect all your time and all your dedication for actually clicking on the button and actually watching my videos. Nobody has to. I'm not forcing you guys to watch videos. And the people that don't like my videos, once again, and tell me in the comments that they don't like my videos, no one's forcing you to watch videos, people. I know you have time. Everyone has busy lives and everything. I know you have time, a busy schedule. So if you can't watch it, put it into your saved list or make a note to come back and watch it when you do have time. Don't think that I am taking time away from you, because I'm not. You don't have to. I am not forcing you. I'm not holding your head down like some torture machine, making you watch it with little toothpicks in your eyes and making sure you're watching it. It's not about that, folks. It's about educating and helping people that have Teslas, Model 3s, or people are thinking of getting them, showing them the great technology and the great workmanship and everything that Tesla puts into these cars. It's the awesomeness of Tesla, folks. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I did it at the beginning to appease everyone, or those people that were complaining, but now that I've got that out of my system, I'm going to go back to regular videos. See you on volume 11. I got a special volume 11 of pro tips coming up for you guys next. So don't miss that one, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. I just like to keep you guys informed and keep you... What am I trying to say? I just like to... Oh, God. Take care. That's all I got for you guys. So don't miss that one. That's all I got so don't miss that one. That's all I got for you guys today. So take it. So don't miss that one. That's all I got for you. So don't miss that one, guys. So don't...